Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday and it's time to get back to work. We've been busy trying to get the car packed up, trying to make sure I don't forget anything. And you know I'm gonna forget something. I just don't know what. I always forget something. But apparently my loads are getting switched on me today. I had an email waiting for me this morning saying that, hey, when you come into work, we're gonna get you on something else. Possibly because the load that I have that was going to Ignis, Ontario doesn't need to be delivered for a while yet. I know that they had said originally that they wanted the load like 2 weeks from now, but we couldn't understand why we would load it 2.5 weeks in advance just to deliver it. Like, is it supposed to sit in our yard for 2 weeks now? We don't know. None of my business, really. I just do what I'm told. So apparently I'm gonna go there and pick up something else from the yard and take it somewhere else. And maybe I'll deliver this load when they want it instead in 2 weeks, which is kind of unfortunate because a lot of my equipment is on that load. All 3 of my tarps are on that load, the straps are on that load, and I can't take those tarps off because it has to remain tarped until it gets to the customer, right? So for 2 weeks I'm going to be without tarps, so I'm going to have to go and find other spare tarps to use around the yard, and we'll make it work. It's fine. I have no idea. Maybe I won't even need the tarps, but I'm guessing I will. Within 2 weeks I'm going to need tarps. We won't know what we're doing exactly until we get in there. So let's get everything in the car and let's go. Got my computer here, muffins, all my stuff here for the truck. Just gotta go get the car, load her up. Won't forget the weasel. Don't worry, Diesel, I won't forget you. He knows I'm getting ready to leave. And Chevy doesn't know what's going on. I'm just excited because everyone else is excited. I love life. You're awesome, Dad. Thanks, Chevy. You have no idea what's going on. He's only, what, 9 months old? He's still a puppy. He looks like a full-grown dog, but believe me, there's still a brain of a puppy in there. Trust me. Diesel, on the other hand, my boy over there, I've had him for 7 years now. Diesel, you're going to be 7 in August. Getting old, man. I'm an old man now. Gonna have to get me a wheelchair ramp soon to get in the truck. Diesel and I just got this car, the first oil change that I've done since I bought it. This thing's got 269,420 kilometers on it, which, let's just say that's a lot of miles. Let's figure out how many miles that is right now. It's got quite a bit of miles on it, so I was expecting it to have some problems. Let's see, calculator. What did I say? 269,420 divided by 1.61. It's got 167,342 miles on it. So it's a little bit of an aged car. It's been seasoned. I was expecting there to be oil leaks, all kinds of different problems. Nothing. Everything's fine underneath there. Has a little bit of an exhaust leak. But other than that, she's still good to go. That means that I put on just over 5,000 kilometers on this car now because we've got to get it changed about every 5,000 kilometers. Not bad for an old beater, eh, Diesel? Not bad. And they gave you a treat. So I gave him a tip. Yeah. You get treats everywhere you go. It's not even fair. And you got gunk in your eyes again. I'll have to clean that out when we get to the truck. Speaking of, we need to get to the truck. We're apparently going to Alberta now. So I'm probably going to have to tie down the load yet before we go there. I'm thinking it's probably headers again. I'm not too sure. We pull a lot of those out of the yard, but won't know until we get there. Always feels good to get back in the truck. Oh, they adjusted my seat. Look at this, a brand spanking new windshield. Diesel, it's a brand new windshield. Very fancy, man, very. I know I gotta make the bed yet, I know. Just feels good to be back in the truck after having a few days off. I almost go through withdrawals, you know? I love being at home, don't get me wrong, but I also love driving truck a lot. So I was right, my tarps are gonna stay on that load. They're gonna get someone else to deliver if they want it later this week, and I wanna keep moving now, so my tarps are gonna stay on that trailer. They're gonna bring them back, fold them up correctly, I hope. Not a big deal if they don't, I'll just redo it. And then tag them for me, so that they'll be back in the yard here for me when I get back. I have a different load I'm taking. I'm taking some farm equipment out to Alberta. I've got 3 stops. One in North Battleford, one in Killam, Alberta, and one in St. Paul, Alberta, which is almost Edmonton. I don't see any dates here when they're expecting it, so I'm guessing I gotta be in North Battleford tomorrow. I'll deliver that tomorrow, and then I'll do the 2 Albertas on Thursday. Get a reload back here for Friday night. That'll work out. we'll see what happens. For now, let's go check this load out. I'm guessing I'll have to tie it down. Usually you have to. When someone brings it here, they usually keep their equipment, and then I'll put my equipment onto the load so that I tie it down the way I want it. Because now that I'm taking over for that load, it's now my load. And not that I don't trust other people, but I don't trust the way they tie down the load. I want to make sure that I tie it down my way so that I'm comfortable with it. So that's the way it usually goes in our yard here. When you come back here, you take all your equipment and the next guy does his thing. Well, let's go take a look at it. Apparently it's on a step deck, a 53-foot step deck. I don't know, I don't think I've ever seen or hauled this kind of equipment before. So we'll have to figure out the best way to tie it down. Let's go take a look at it. One second here, one second. I'm looking at my messages in my satellite system here. And, pull the brakes. Apparently, according to this, there's 5 stops. There's 3 or 4 in Alberta. I'm gonna have to look through my paperwork here again. Drop 1, drop 2, drop 3. Oh, there is 5 stops. 4, 5. Okay, so like I said before, North Battleford, Killam, Alberta, St. Paul, Alberta. And then after that, we go to Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta, and then Athabasca, Alberta. 5 stops. Wow. I hope that's not under a tarp, because then I'm gonna have to untarp and retarp that 5 times. I do get paid for every drop though, so there's more money this way, right? As long as it's not too time consuming to drop off each stop, it's actually more money to have more stops for me. So. This load came all the way from Iowa. Cool. It's mine now. There's my tarps. That was my load that I picked up in Moose Jaw. It's going out to Ontario. Hope to see those tarps again soon. I really like that set. And here's my load. It's still tied down. That is very strange. I'm gonna have to double check every single one of these straps. Like I said, it's not that I don't trust other people, it's just that I don't trust them. Oh, so it's all front end loaders, you see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1 goes to each stop. Oh, that's super easy then. That's awesome, because hopefully it starts at the back and just works our way forward or whatever way. And then, yeah, that'll only take like 15 minutes or so to get that off of there. It's all on a pallet. Nice. So yeah, it's not at all that I don't trust how people tie it down. Obviously, it got to the yard here. It's obviously tied down well, and everyone who works here knows what they're doing. You don't get hired unless if you know what you're doing, right? I trust it. I'm just gonna double check it to make sure that I don't feel like strapping it down any more than it already is, but this is actually pretty cool. Saves me a lot of time. I don't actually have to tie it down. Makes me a little nervous, but if it's done properly, like, that saves me a lot of time. All I gotta do is go find temporary replacement tarps for my reload on the way back. I might need them, so I gotta go and dig up some more tarps somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna put them on this trailer, because there's no room at the front there. Not really any room at the back. Let's hook up, and then let's get out of here. Well, the load looks pretty good. However, he used 2-inch straps on 2 of the loaders, and I'd rather have 4-inch straps on there. So I'm gonna put a little bit of a bigger, stronger strap on there. And whoever picked this up also left their tarps and stuff on the trailer here. So I'm gonna keep the tarps with the trailer. Then I'll bring them back with the trailer, and I don't know what's going on. Maybe this driver got sick and he couldn't deliver it, but everything seems to have been left on this trailer for me, so. Okay, we made it to Ely, Manitoba. Gotten a little bit more comfortable. Just went in and got my Timmies. I'm going hardcore today. Extra large, double shot of espresso with 3 cream. If this doesn't keep me awake for the next 10 hours, I'll just get another one. I'm just organizing the back here right now. Don't mind my boxers showing up right there. Don't look at that, guys. Bunch of perverts. Jeez. I can't get it zip closed, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. Ah! Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not like you guys have never seen boxers before, right? Just getting this all organized. I just got this blanket down on the floor here right now. I'm gonna get Diesel's food and water here. Get this looking nice, and this will be his nice little area right there. And we'll be off to the races officially with our sights on North Battleford, Saskatchewan. They got a great Boston pizza there. Maybe if I get there early enough. No, I won't be there early enough. No. It's already 5:30 here, so 4:30 there, and we're 9 hours away. Nah, they'll be closed by the time we get there. Huh? Who knows, I might stop in Saskatoon tonight. I just want to make it as far as I absolutely can. So here we are, rolling down the road in Saskatchewan. We just crossed into the province half hour ago. We already went past Mooseman. I believe this is Whitewood coming up here. I believe that's what this sign here is going to say. Whitewood. 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 That does not say Whitewood. Okay, never mind. Don't listen to me. I have 7 hours and 46 minutes available to me to drive tonight yet. The Weasel's already in the back there taking a nap. Oh, did he wake up? Oh, I started talking. Hey, what's going on, man? Who are you talking to? You know you're in here by yourself, right? Talking to the vlog, Diesel. Vlogging. Why don't you get on your seat there? Or just lay on the floor. Okay, whatever. That's what it's there for. Right? Good boy. So, like I said, in an hour and 45 minutes or so, we'll be in Regina, Saskatchewan. Then it's another 2.5 or so hours up to Saskatoon, I think. And then we head west across over to North Battleford, where my first delivery is tomorrow morning. Oh, look at this. We got us some action here. Oh, wow. There's a person on the same road as me. It's one thing about driving out west that I really like. The lack of traffic. So nice. Nice car. That's a Camaro. So yeah, I'm not too sure how far I'm going to go today. I don't really want to mess up my whole sleep schedule, so I'm thinking I'll probably stop before midnight Central Time. And the time right now is 8:30 Mountain Time, where I'm at here. And at home it's 9:30. So, what is that? 10:30 in 2.5 hours. I don't really want to stop before Regina, because that leaves me a long distance to go tomorrow yet, you know? We'll see. We'll see. I might stop between Regina and Saskatoon. So you guys remember that place where the tire blew out and the service truck had to come and fix it in Wolseley, Saskatchewan? That's where I made it to last night, and we're starting our day from here today, so we'll continue on a little further. I want to go to Balgony, have a shower, wash this glorious beast on my face. Nothing's worse than having a greasy beard. We're going to stop there, have a shower at the Flying J, and then we're going to continue on. We're 5 hours from North Battleford, and we're getting going early in the morning here. I only had to stop for an 8 consecutive hour mandatory sleeping break here in Canada. So unlike in the States where you have to stop for 10 hours, I only had to stop for 8 here. So it's early in the morning. I got my schedule back on track where I'm waking up with the sun and not waking up at lunch. It doesn't work so well on the road when you wake up so late, even though I'm sort of a night owl. I like to stay up later, but then it ends up that you wake up later then. It doesn't work as well because then you can't get as much done during the day because businesses happen to close at a certain time. So we got about 5 hours. We'll get our first, I think our first 2 deliveries done, our first one at least, and then the rest of them will get done tomorrow, and we'll probably get reloaded tomorrow as well, is what I'm thinking. Depending on what the reload is. I don't know what it is yet. So, I'm going to go grab a coffee at the little store there, at the little Esso, and we're going to continue on down the road. Glad you're still here. Diesel's already gone for his morning walk, so he's good to go. He's got food. He's got water. It's going to be a good day, Diesel, right? It's going to be a good day. It's still Tuesday's vlog for everybody, okay? So, technically, it's still Tuesday. Wink, wink. They put this new windshield in here, and they put my dash camera in here upside down. Why? Why is it upside down? Who does that? There you go. See? There we go. And it comes down there. Plugs in there like that. There you go. These things are kind of loose though. I don't get why. So we're ready to rock and roll. Just finished my pre-trip. Came back in here. Just got to let the load gods here know that I did my pre-trip. Tractor and trailer are inspected. There are no defects. Let's go have a shower. I decided I'm going to wait to have a coffee till after my shower. No point in buying one now, because then I'm going to shower and I'm going to want another one then. And why would I buy 2 coffees when I only really need one? Because Balgony is only like half an hour that way. Alright, let's give her. Someone right beside me now. Let's not drag our trailer over him. At least he was nice enough to give me space here. Oh, where'd you come from? You weren't even in any of my mirrors. You're right in my blind spot. Alright. That's why we move slowly. And keep a close eye on anyone who might suddenly pop out of our blind spots. Alright, so like I said, this is the Esso in Wolseley, Saskatchewan. It's a nice little town. It's a little truck stop. It's not really a truck stop either. It's more of a gas station with a little bit of a large parking lot. Then turn right on Cedar Street. Get around here, we'll get back on the Trans-Canada and we'll head westbound there. Well, here we are. Look at this guy parked right in the middle of the driveway. He obviously got here late at night. Parked right in the middle of the actual driveway. Right in the middle. He was fast asleep. That's what happens when you pull into a truck stop at 3 in the morning and have to park somewhere like that, and then you have to wake up in the middle of the day and realize everyone's trying to get around you. I think I'm going to park right in here. Yeah, that looks good to me. I'll back myself in there, and then I'm going to drag myself inside. Have a beautiful hot shower. And call it a day. Maybe clean off that window over there. Diesel, your nose art is all over that window. Well, that guy, no, he's sitting in this truck right there. He's not sleeping, he's just sitting right in there. In the middle of the lot. There we go. At least I'm in the lines. A little bit further back. Get myself out of the way. Yeah, that guy right there, the grain hauler. He's just sitting in his driver's seat there, parked right in the middle of the driveway. Look at that. That guy's having a hard time getting around him. Why are you parked in the middle of the driveway, man? At least get into a parking spot. I know you have 2 trailers, and it's hard to back up 2 trailers, but why would you park right there? Look at all these guys trying to get around you. Selfish. Or oblivious. One of the two. Well, I guess I should put myself off duty here. Off duty. Shower time. I'm going to open my app here. My Pilot app. Reserve a shower from the truck here so I don't have to wait till I'm inside to do that. And that's it. That's where we're going to end today. Had a great shower inside the Flying J here at Balgony. So we can start tomorrow off fresh and clean. I hope you liked today's video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more, and don't forget to hit that little bell beside the subscribe button so that you get notifications every time I upload a new video. I'll see you tomorrow for some more trucking.